Hi guys, I'm Trey. I graduated in chemical engineering last summer. Now I am working as a maintenance engineer for a chemical manufacturing company. In this video, I'd like to give you 5 of my knowledge about how you should behave at work in order to avoid trouble, the things you should do and not do. My focus is on fresh graduates, but it applies to anyone early in the careers as professionals. And finally, these are not only the things that I have learned, but it also includes the things that I am currently working on to better myself. I hope you enjoyed the video. Number 1, greet everyone. People love to talk to the new guy or the new girl, so make the effort to at least say hello to everybody, even if you have to hunt for people across departments just to make sure you can greet them. This is good because it shows confidence. When you're confident, people treat you with respect. It also shows humility because you're making the effort to go out of your way to greet people. Humility is especially important if you are the most qualified in your role or in your department when you join the company. Doing so will engage conversations with many different people, through which you may learn valuable information about the company or your role, or even both, that you didn't necessarily know before, and this will increase the speed at which you progress. And you'll also know from this the person you're most likely to get along with the best moving forward. I think it's good to have that friend-like person at work, somebody you can trust. Of course, don't go discussing personal things. At the end of the day, you're at work to do work, but it's nice to have that person where you know what they're about, and you know if you ever need help or whatever, they can support you and you can support them, you know. And finally, the more you talk to people, the more comfortable you become, and the less you feel like the new guy or the new girl. Number 2, watch out for the boys club or the girls club. Now, these people usually sit together at break or lunch and just gossip about everybody, other colleagues, the bosses. They just slander others and stuff like that. Be careful to not laugh at their inappropriate jokes, because it might give the impression that you agree with what they're doing. And I am so guilty of this. Like, first of all, I laugh about anything, right? So it's very easy for me to laugh. You have to see past that. You really have to pay attention. The same way they slander others, they'll slander you. Number 3, be kind to everyone. Now, it won't take you a long time until you notice which colleagues are considered losers and which colleagues are popular and control everything. Don't follow that pattern. If you see someone that is less appreciated, engage with them, talk to them, offer your kindness, you know, especially if they're somebody that, despite their years of loyalty and great efforts to the company, they just get bullied and overlooked. Honestly, just be that somebody that makes the difference in someone's life. They could do with your kindness. And also, if someone does something that you don't like, don't stay quiet if you feel the need to speak, but do so gently and respectfully in order to avoid quarrels if possible. Number 4, be thyself. In other words, protect your values and principles. Sorry, I had to throw a little bit of elegance in my words because the term be yourself gets thrown around so much to the point that we tend to overlook it. Honestly, if it's a full-time position, you're very likely to be influenced by whatever culture colleagues have established at the company. Learn and copy what is good, but don't change the way you speak or lie about your experiences just so you can impress or fit in with people. I've been influenced myself. Before I started my current position, I never used the term hire when greeting people. Now I even say it beyond work. Though it's not a bad thing to say hiya, you know, there's nothing offensive. It's very common actually, but it's just an example. Sometimes we do get influenced and we don't notice it until later on when we've already adapted that particular behavior. My 5th and final advice is ask when you don't understand. I am so terrible at this. When discussing a project, for example, I often refrain from asking more questions because I don't want to bother the authority in question, assigning me the task or responsibility or duty, whether I have experience in that task or not. But I've learned that the best I understand a project, the better I perform, which is a plus for the company as well. So if when you find yourself asking more questions, somebody gets frustrated, it's perhaps because they don't understand that benefit side of it. But at the same time, take frequent notes so you can do your own supplementary research later on to complement your understanding. Time is of value, to be honest, and senior colleagues are often very busy. So if you can spare them from frustration by making good judgment regarding what questions to ask and what questions to look up for yourself later on, you will be competent and very successful in your role. I hope this video was useful to you guys. Share it with anyone you know just graduated or perhaps is starting a new job. Tell me about your own experience and advice in the comments, and what other video ideas do you have? Again, let me know in the comments. Thank you.